Luke, congratulations. Survived a real scare there, but through to the third round. How are you feeling after that one?
Yeah, I mean, it was one of them games where I did feel really good and I felt like I made a lot of things happen, but, I played good in patches in my own opinion, but, I think Florian played well when I played well and he played bad when I played bad, so it was a strange game. I mean, you could look at it, 50% of the game was really good, 50% of the game wasn't too great, but, I'm in the next round. It allows me to go into the next one and put it right. But no excuses from me. I felt really good, not nervous. It's just one of them things. But I showed my resilience there. I think a lot of experience I've gained over the last 18 months to 2 years has allowed me to win that, because I probably would have thrown in the towel. But I've got a different mindset now. And you don't get to number 5 in the world, thrown in the towel. I worked hard there to get over the line, even though I wasn't.
You mentioned there being the world number 5. It's been a fantastic year for you, a breakthrough year in 2022. Coming back here as the world number 5 must give you a lot of pride.
Yeah, I mean, I'm one of them people that just loves darts. I've lived and breathed darts all my life. I've watched it on the telly, and 10 years ago, look at the product that the PDC have created now. It's absolutely amazing. You've got one of the best sports in the world. There's no question about that. And to be a part of it, to be the world number 5 in this sport is one thing that I still get goosebumps now. I can't believe that I'm a part of the elite of one of the best sports in the world. So, I'm very grounded on that fact, and I understand that that can be taken away from me any time. So I do put in the work. I do work hard. I practice hard, and if I do keep going on that route, I'll reap rewards. But we've got a fantastic product here. The sport has been built into such a fantastic foundation, and I'm lucky to be at the top echelon of that.
Got a great record here at Ali Pali, 3 quarter-finals in 5 years, but you're a better player than ever. You're playing some fantastic darts. You must believe you're a real contender for this title.
Yeah, definitely. I believe that I could go on and win this, but I think there's so many players that are going to sit here and say the same. We all believe we can win it, but I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to win it, because it's just talk, and you've got to go on and win the title. And unless I'm sitting here in the quarterfinals or the semi-finals, there's no give me saying I'm going to win it from this point, because there's so many fantastic players in this sport, and we're blessed. We're full of. I mean, that's what's so exciting about this game. There's so many good players, and I'm just fortunate to be one of them. And I'll keep going. If I can get to that quarter final, then I think a lot more people believe that I can go on and win it. But I mean, I'm sitting now believing I can go on and win it. But take one game at a time, and I need to play a lot more better than that to stand a chance of winning it for sure. Thank you.
Luke, congratulations. You touched on there coming here as world number 5. With that, it's obviously great, but is there added expectation as well on your shoulders because of it?
No, not really on my part. I still see myself as Luke Humphries, the developmental player that's only just grown himself up into the world. So I think a lot of people who fans and pundits probably put pressure on me, but I don't put pressure on myself, because regardless of what happened in that game, I've had a fantastic year. I've really exceeded over expectations of myself and what I wanted to do this year. So, to go on and have a good run here would be great. But, unless I can get to the final, it's not really an achievement for me, because I've obviously made the quarterfinals 3 times now. Unless I'm making semis and finals, then that's the only achievement that can top that. So, I feel good, and I felt good up there. It's one of them games that didn't happen, but I'm in the next round, so I can put it right.
Many players have spoken about it. It feels like you have to approach it as 2 different tournaments. Do you agree with that, as in don't get knocked out before Christmas and then come back and it's the business end and you can really get your teeth into it?
Yeah, I mean, everyone's right. As much as I felt good, you do put that added pressure on your shoulder, but you don't want to be sat on Christmas Day not in the tournament. It's not a great feeling. Like being in that position. 2 years ago, I lost to Paul Liv, and I was sat at home and watching and thinking, I want to still be involved. So yeah, I understand everyone that says that, and there's also that added pressure. Lots of the top seeds have won this year. I think there's only been a couple, 3, 4, 5 that maybe we've lost. So everyone that wins, you think, I don't want to be the seed that does lose. So, but it's one of them things. Like I told you, I've had a great year, and if it wouldn't have happened up there for me, I'd have been disappointed. But I took it in the chin. But I'm not going to be upset. I've won, and I've got the opportunity to put it right and play better next round.
Build up to the tournament as well. Some bonus good news for yourself. First World Series event in Bahrain. How happy did that make you? And is this just the start of what could be a tremendous 2023 potentially?
Yeah, I was absolutely buzzing. You know, when I got the email to say that I've been invited, it was one of them feelings that I thought, you know, I finally got my chance now. That I've been longing for quite a few years. You know, it's a chance for me to go out there and show my potential and play well. You know, there's a lot. You know, I've always said there's a lot of opportunities for me, but you know, I've got to make them happen. You know, I've got to make sure that I'm playing well and making sure that the top people in the PDC pick me because they have no choice. You know, I make them pick me because I'm playing so well. And you know, I think that was the occasion this year where they picked me because I've got to where I am. So you know, I was very, very happy to be picked, and I'm really looking forward to it. The good thing about it is, me and my dad's been along by my side the whole journey. So to be able to take him out there and take him to a country that we probably would never have visited if it wasn't for this tournament, it's a special feeling. So it's nice to have him on my shoulder.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Cheers.
Luke, you mentioned earlier about the quarterfinals that you've had here, and the final being sort of the end goal. Was that what you would consider success this year?
Yeah, like I said, I've made 3 quarterfinals, so a fourth wouldn't. I mean, if I made the quarterfinals and lost it, it'd be a good achievement still. But I think if I'm going to top that and create new memories and better things, it's going to have to be semis and finals, isn't it? But like I said, I believe that I've got the potential to get to the final, and it's not going to be easy, but I believe that if I play my best and play like I know I can, and play like I have in certain tournaments this year, I could make the final. But this is a different tournament. This is nothing like a Euro Tour. It's nothing like the Grand Slam, nothing like the Players Championship finals. This is a proper tournament, and I think most people play at their best there, and I'm going to have to get my best to make the finals.
When you're up there, how much do you notice the difference between the stages you just mentioned and the World Championship stages? Is it a completely different ball game?
Yeah, it's completely different. This is the biggest tournament in the world, and I think this is probably one of the biggest tournaments at Christmas time in any sport. I think you have so many celebrities, so many people watching on and watching you and stuff. This product has been turned into one of the most global sports that anyone's ever seen in such a short space of time. So I think a lot of people are watching, a lot of people are anticipating who's going to win, and there's so many people that can win. I know I'm one of them as well, and if I can up my game and start playing a lot better, which I know I can, I'm one of them people that could win.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Cheers.